Good morning, Roadrunners. You rock!
Good morning. Welcome back to WRAZ News. My name is Cole.
And I'm Richard.
Today is March 11th and it is a day 4. Yesterday's attendance was 16 students absent, 6 students were tardy, 382 students were present, and no students left early. Our daily percentage was 95%. Come on, Roadrunners. We need to be in school every day to get our learn on. I'm hungry. What's for lunch?
Today's lunch is French toast and sausage links, Italian meatball sub, ham and cheese sandwich, chicken Caesar salad with breadstick, tater tots, broccoli buds, baby carrots, salad greens, pineapple, apples, and orange smiles. Now for the office reports.
Boys and girls, the weather is changing and our playground is getting sloppy. Make good choices about where you play and stay out of muddy or wet areas.
Next Tuesday, March 15th, we will be having a skating party at Dixie Skateland beginning at 6 p.m.
Finally, don't forget to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance if your classroom has not done so already.
Hi, I'm Landon, and I'm here with the blog weather. Today we're visiting Wilmington, Delaware. On Friday, it will be partly cloudy. The high will be 63 degrees. The low will be 39 degrees. The precipitation will be 10%, the humidity will be 48%, and the wind will be 14 miles per hour. Now back.
Hi, I'm Richard, and I'm here with your sports. And the Lions signed a new receiver, Melvin Jones, to a 5-year contract for $40 million. He was with the Cincinnati Bengals. Also, the Pistons beat the Mavericks 102-96. Now back to you.
Hi, I'm Trinity, and I'm Quinn. And here's your birthday wishes. If your birthday is today, you're sharing it with Johnny Knoxville, a TV actor turning 45, Josh Schobel, YouTube star turning 22, Anthony Davis, a basketball player, 22, turning 23, and Austin Swift, brother of Taylor Swift, turning 24. I'm just as famous as Johnny Knoxville. You know why? He's not famous.
Hi there, boys and girls. Mr. Chip here. I'm in the WRAZ News Studio, joined by a special guest. What's your name, young man?
Bryce.
Bryce. Bryce, whose class are you in?
Mrs. Goins.
Mrs. Goins' class. What grade are you in?
First.
First grade. Bryce stopped me in the hallway a couple times, and I visited his classroom a few other times, and he said, Mr. Chip, I've got this hidden talent that I want to show the kids. So I'm going to let you, can you explain to the boys and girls just exactly what it is that you do that's a hidden talent?
I could take off my thumb and put it back on.
Wait a minute. Okay, so he's going to take his thumb off and then put it back on.
Yeah.
Without any blood, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, show it really nice, now, because the boys and girls are going to want to be able to see it, so make sure that they see it really high. Whoa. Wow, do it one more time for me. What do you think of that, boys and girls? Who taught you how to do this trick?
My father.
Your father did, huh? Well, he's a trickster. He's a magician, huh? Excellent. So you learned a new trick. Will you come back and show it to us here on WRAZ News Studio?
Yeah.
Excellent. What else would you like to say before we go to the boys and girls at Raisinville here?
You rock.
Bryce thinks you guys rock. I think you rock, young man. Thanks for coming by and sharing your hidden talent. All right? Back to you.
Hello, I'm Priscilla with Today in History. In 1820, the U.S. Congress passed the Land of Act that paved the way the westward expansion of North America, and in 1839, the French Academy of Science announced the daguerreotype photo process.
Hi, I'm Landon. I'm here with your super duper interesting fact. There are about 1.5 billion cows on the earth. Now back to you.
I feel so informed.
Hi there, boys and girls. Mr. Chip here. I'm joining the WRAZ News Studio with
Aiden.
Aiden, whose classroom are you joining us from?
Miss Gladio's.
Miss Gladio's classroom. Boy, you guys had some pretty good attendance this year, haven't you? You got 2 parties this year already.
And we're going to have another one this week.
Holy moly, good job. Congratulations. Aiden has stopped me, oh goodness, a lot of times, haven't you? And said, hey, Mr. Chip, I've got a hidden talent that I need to show the boys and girls. Isn't that true? Okay, so Aiden has a hidden talent he'd like to show you, boys and girls. What is your hidden talent, Aiden?
I can balance a pencil on my nose.
balance a pencil on your nose. Okay, I'm going to let you get started, so you can show the boys and girls. I'm going to let you get started, Aiden. Go right ahead and do it.
Okay.
Don't try this at home, boys and girls. There you have it. Look at that. Dun, da, da, da. Nice job, young man. You can even move his head a little bit. Who taught you how to do that?
Nobody, I just figured out how to do it on my own.
Excellent. So how long have you been able to do that?
For a while now.
Okay. How old are you these days, Aiden?
8.
You just recently had a birthday not too long ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay. So anything else you'd like to share with the boys and girls before you head back to class and Mrs. Gladio's learning? That's fantastic. I'm actually very happy that you stopped by and showed us that talent. Nothing else you want to say to the boys and girls or anything?
Thank you.
Okay. There you are. Thanks for the manners and thanks for coming by here, sharing your talent. High five. Back to you.
Hi, I'm Cole, and I'm here with your fact, interesting, duper, super. New Zealand was the last country in the world to be discovered and settled by humankind, the last habitable landmass of any size to remain unpeopled. It is the last country on Earth to have been inhabited permanently by humans. It's back to you.
Hi there, boys and girls. Mr. Chip here. I'm in the WRAZ News Studio. It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's lightning ticket winner time. Alrighty, so just as we've done in the past, Mr. Chip's going to go down the list of names. I'm going to announce the classroom or the teachers. I'll let you know who the winner is in that classroom. At 12:50 p.m., you'll need to go down to Mrs. Clausen's office. At that time, we'll take a picture, get you a Raisinville wristband, and back to class, okay? So again, 12:50 p.m., you'll go down to Mrs. Clausen's office for a quick picture in your wristband, okay? All right, listening ears on. Here we go. In Miss Adrian's class, we have Danica Belcafor. In Mrs. Baltrip's class, Kingston Monty and Samuel Gutierrez. In Mrs. Bergman's class, we have Cole Wilson and Deshaun Molden. Mrs. Berkey's class, Aiden Brody, Samantha Talangis. In Mr. Cook's class, Antonio Carr and Eric Sanchez. Mr. Fisher's class, Tyler McCandlish and Nate Griffith. In Mrs. Fenari's class, Erica Ayat and Kylie Jacobs. In Mrs. Gladio's class, Mia Rusquetta and Ethan Cupp. In Mrs. Goins's class, Rosie Caldwell and Bryce Henderson. In Mrs. Huffman's class, Cody Glick and Autumn Kerr. In Mrs. Lynch's class, Jackson Ferguson and Jacob Benbert. In Mrs. Matthews' class, Madeline Huddleston and Erica Gamola. In Mrs. McLean's class, Hayden Wood and Lindsay Russell. In Mrs. Miller's class, Les Stepp. In Miss Pabin's class, Callie Morris and Gabriel Jones. In Miss Sims's class, Alyssa Strimple and Bradley Porter. In Mrs. Sofaro's class, Gwen Braun and John Clark. And last but not least, or actually I'll say this, we have Mrs. Wilson's class, Bryson Post, Neely Timmons, but last but not least is our staff winner this week, Mr. Notario. Congratulations, Roadrunners. You are our lightning ticket winners for this week. Come down to Mrs. Clausen's office at 12:50 p.m. We'll take a picture, get you a wristband, and you'll head back to class. Once again, Roadrunners, you rock.
Why was the baby ant confused?
I don't know. Why was the baby ant confused?
Because all of its uncles were ants.
That is so the funniest thing
It's
in
very
the
funny.
world.
I can't
Most
even
definitely
believe
the funniest
all that
thing.
is on World Wide
Okay.
News shows.
Okay.
Thanks for watching WRAZ News.
Baby,
Bye.